All right, Shalom. It's Brother Kachaqua coming back at you with another Hebrew quick prayer lesson. I guess I'm, just on that tip right now through the Spirit, giving all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Chakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. So this one is going to be for Daniel 2 and 44. Again, this is a quick prayer. It's not putting this entire verse into the Hebrew, but it's a quick prayer that's applying towards this particular verse that you can put up, randomly, or shit. You may be at work and work just done piss you the hell off, and now you're like we all get that spirit on us, like work or driving or whatever it is in Babylon just pisses you off, and then you be like, man, can the Lord just destroy this place? This is a good quick prayer to put up when you're feeling that way. It's only like 3 or 4 words. It's real easy. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna read Daniel chapter 2 and 44. I'm gonna read that thoroughly through, and then I do have a picture of my notes to this specific. Let me pull it up real quick. I did Ezekiel 37 and 14 last video, and now I'm gonna do Daniel 2 and 44, and then you see Hosea 9 and 4 there. I'm probably gonna do that. So we're gonna get this done, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So without further ado, this is Daniel 2 and 44. It says, in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven, or shall the power of heaven, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Right, so pretty much what this verse is going into, because if you read, going up, this is going into like of course, the king's dream. He saw a statue, you know, in, what is it? Daniel pretty much broke down his dream, telling him the kingdoms that were to come and that were going to fall. He did tell him that his kingdom was going to fall soon, and then ultimately at the end of his dream, a kingdom was going to be set up that was never going to fail. All right. Matter of fact, let me get one precept before I go into the Hebrew here for the quick prayer in Ecclesiasticus. I want to say it's 24. Ecclesiasticus 24 and 9. Matter of fact, I'll start at 8, but the point is in the very end of verse 9. It says, so the creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel. This applies to Daniel 2 and 44, because that kingdom that is being spoke about, that shall stand forever, is Israel. All right. Verse 9, he created me from the beginning of the world, and I shall never fail. And that applies towards the end of this verse where it says, and it shall stand forever. If something stands forever, that means it never is faulty and it never will fail. And we're told that in Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 24 and 9, and I shall never fail. That I is speaking. Yahweh Shai is saying this. He will never fail because he's going to be running the kingdom. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the Hebrew of it. Like I said, this is just a quick prayer. And what this prayer is going to be. All right. Salaki. Let me get some of that personal stuff out. All right. Let me zoom this down just a little bit. All right. All right. So what this prayer is going to consist of is this last piece. It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms. The kingdom that we are in hope for is going to take down all these other kingdoms. You could read it in Isaiah 2 and Micah, the 4th chapter. They say pretty much the same thing, exact thing, same wording. So this is Daniel 2 and 44 in the Hebrew. A quick prayer, Dequak, Wasawap, call. a lion, a lion. I think there's supposed to be an A right there. Alayan Salakia. So call Alayan Malakwath. So pretty much what they're saying is break the quack and consume um, Salakia and consume Wasawat. Call all these call Allah Alayan Malakwath. All right. So break and consume all these kingdoms. So like whenever you're irritated, like I said with work, whatever, man, I'm tired of this. Just send this prayer. Break and consume all these kingdoms. You can y'all could of course pause this and write it down. I have it in the English and in the Paleo Hebrew. This is something quick that you can throw up. Ask the Lord, please. Add, of course, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rechakwadash. You can say Babakashah 3 times, or you can start it off with blessing the Lord, like Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Say that 3 times, then get into the prayer. And of course, at the end of the prayer, you could be like the water, Amun. Thank you, Amun. It will be done. Because whenever you add that Amun at the end, that's solidifying your faith that it's actually going to happen. And this is actually going to happen. So you can pause this video, write this down. The Kwak Wawasap, call Alayan Malakwath. All right, so Lord willing, this was edifying. We'll give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace of salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Till the next time, I want to say shalom. Oh, Salakia, like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believed. Shalom.